Some dreams don't come when you sleep. They live in your open eyes. Jake woke up every morning carrying that unfinished dream. A dream of a life where he wasn't just surviving, but free. Money was tight, circumstances were unforgiving, but deep inside, a quiet voice whispered to him every day, "One day, everything will change." And it was that hope, on a quiet Sunday morning, that changed the direction of his life forever. It all started on a quiet Sunday morning in a small town in the USA. Jake, a young man in his mid-20s, had always dreamed of owning a car that could make him feel free, powerful, and unstoppable. But like most dreams, his was limited by reality. He worked long hours at a local diner and barely had enough to pay his bills. One day, while scrolling through an online marketplace, something caught his eye. A sleek, black vintage Mustang parked under a dusty old garage. The price was surprisingly low. His heart raced. Could this be the car of his dreams? Without thinking twice, Jake called the owner. The man on the other line sounded mysterious, almost like he had been expecting Jake. "Are you ready to see it?" the owner asked. Jake nodded eagerly and drove to the location. As soon as he saw the Mustang in person, he felt an indescribable connection. The car wasn't just a machine, it had a soul. Every scratch told a story. Every curve hinted at speed, adventure, and freedom. He knew he had to own it. Jake bought the car, even though it stretched his budget thin. But the moment he turned the key, something magical happened. The engine roared like a beast awakening from slumber. It was louder, faster, and more alive than he had ever imagined. Over the next few weeks, Jake took the Mustang on countless drives. Every street, every highway, every small town became part of their story together. People would stop and stare, pointing at the car as if it had a life of its own. But one evening, everything changed. Jake was driving through a winding road when a sudden storm hit. Rain poured down like buckets, and the road became slippery. He struggled to control the Mustang, but instead of fear, he felt exhilaration. The car handled the storm like it was born for it. That night, he realized the Mustang wasn't just a car, it was his companion, his protector, and his ultimate thrill. Months passed, and Jake's life slowly transformed. The car brought him confidence, new friends, and a sense of adventure he never had before. People in the town started calling him the Mustang Man. And though the world saw just a car, Jake knew better. It wasn't about horsepower or speed. It was about freedom, passion, and the unspoken bond between a man and his dream. Sometimes, it's not just a car, it's a story waiting to be lived.